Hi guys, this is Massa and today I have actually a new video. I didn't do any video for a long time. I know that's one of the last video I made was about Wonders of the First. I thought it was cool. I did like the concept behind the AI generated art. I know some don't like it, but I do think this is actually a good application of AI based art. Last time when we did a review, I think mine was relatively mixed because I didn't get enough information. I was not sure they will deliver. I was not sure, if there was enough people, serious people behind this project. Turned out they reached out to me recently. They say, hey, everything is ready. We are starting to ship the Kickstarter product, and there are some products coming to release. And they sent me a package to review. I just received it, and it looks very professional. I've been very impressed. I think some people might have changed in the team also. I had really good communication with people from the team in the last couple of weeks. Well, I received several things. There will be a giveaway. I'm planning to do hopefully 3 or 4 videos on this product, really to assess it. First, I received this starter, 2-player starter set, and I believe this will be in LGS soon. Maybe I don't really know the date, but soon. So I wanted to start with that to get the first feeling, and also to look at decks, because I would try to make a game video. Maybe a bit later in April, but it have 2 boosters, so you can look at the first booster. Those are the first edition boosters, so things that you get from the Kickstarter, which is pretty cool. Then the next video will be, we're gonna do a collector box. I think it's called like that, a big box with 30 collector booster that you get from the Kickstarter. Those can have like 1 of the ones, have serialized cards, pretty cool. But like I said, I prefer to start with the starter to see actually what the game is about a bit more. And after that, we will do a third video where we will open some, they have those, I don't know how it's called, those mini collector box. We will use that at that stage with 6 booster in it, and we will give away 3 of them, as well as some it's called silver pack, small pack with 1 promo in it. I have to review for the giveaway, but that will be the third video. So first, I was really curious. I received that yesterday. I want to open and I want to look at the first card. So I really wanted to get this out, and I thought, I can open this by myself, but I did want to do it with you guys so you could have a look. The packaging is really good. I mean, I don't know with which retail stores they have contract or something like that, but the quality is excellent. We are not talking prototype or Kickstarter, we are really talking retail. The packaging is very nice quality. That's nice glossy paper. They do right, what I ask everybody to do. Age 15 plus, 2-player, 20-30 minutes. They write the content. You have 2 pre-made deck, 2 playmat, I'm assuming paper, 2 copy of the first, which is a very good card at special land. We will see that. Set of 7 stone. You win the game by having more stone than the opponent, but we will see. I hope there is a rule book. Yes, quick reference rule card. I do hope there is a rule book. I like my rule book. Let's open this box. A very, very good quality. If we look at the inside of the package, it's a bit empty. Yes, that's a big box for what it is, but still quite professional. We have our first, collector pack. So this is Emma, and I really do want this card. So some card, I mean, it's hard to assess the value of the card. And for those who have no idea what this game is about, actually, there's a card point system. So when you make decks, you know, you can put card, but up to a certain point. And if a card is good, it costs more points. And this is going to be adjusted dynamically according to tournaments or things like that. To be honest with you, I think you need to have enough people playing to actually make this relevant. But at the starting point, I did check some decks. It looked like it's reasonable. And I think what will drive the value of card, really, talking about the, you know, the foil card, the unique, they have the full art and they have the one of the one where you're the only one to get it. I don't think that's really the playability of those foil cards that will drive it. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's more like how much this IP is worth. I talk about IP, even though that's not something I like to do, but it's more because it's more like this character Emma, we know is going to be on a lot of package, we know it's going to be on further product. They have a couple of characters like that. I got a list from them. Those, they own the IP, where some other card, a lot of the card, what they did before is I don't know how they distributed, if they sold it or if it was through a random system, but the IP of cards are owned by various people who trade them and things like that. But some of the key cards, the IP is owned by the company, and we are sure that something cool gonna come out of it. I do know that some cards, the IP is owned by comic company, so but Emma is really a cool card. Also, she's super mega strong, so I would like to have Emma. What else do we have? Download the rule guide. Well, that's pretty short, so no paper guide, I guess. Something I would have, I always like to have a little book, but you know, I started Magic in beta, I like my rule book. Although I do like those cards. Just a side note, I prefer when those cards are the same card as a normal card, so you can put it in your deck, because when you travel with your deck stuff, yes, I can make it fit, but it's kind of annoying. It's better if it's the same size. Just, you know, a side note for further development. Otherwise, I do like it. Each round you unlock a new realms, so we will see in another video. You have like 7 realms. You gain energy, you gain 3 action, draw a card, and then you take turn and you end the turn, right? So this, just please make this as a normal card side, and please print that and put it in this box. Alright, what else do we have? I do like also when there is strategy given with those starter deck, usually with the playmat. Oh my goodness, this is a big playmat. Well, I don't know if I didn't plan on having anything big for this video, but this is a very, actually, I'm not always fan of paper playmat, but this is a good quality one, and this is, I forgot what the name of this card, let me check again. It's Quail something, Fire Quail, I believe, and this is also one of those key cards. Does look good, I like it. Yeah, it's good quality paper. The trouble with paper playmat is like they get destroyed, like sometime even before you play. There is no strategy behind it. I don't know if Magic still does that, but I do like when company have a strategy guide behind those paper, you know, to explain how to play the decks that they give you. So there is another one, that's the same art. Alright, and then I'm assuming that the deck, I mean also like, I don't know why the box is so big, and the deck are a bit hard to get out. Alright. No, I don't know how to take it out, man. What is this thing? I do like the look of the packaging, but okay, no, I have no clue. I don't think it's glued. Is it glued? I don't know, man. Alright. Okay, no. I didn't want to rub things out, but I think I will have to. Okay, we can check this out. Oh well, I broke something. Okay. Oh, I see how it's made now. So yeah, there is nothing else in the box. Yeah, it does look cool, but you know, I used to work with a store, South Take Place. Might be good for the stand, but I mean, if you have like 10 of those take so much space. So the box is made in such a way that I don't think I can rebuild it. But I believe the box are hold like that, so that they stand up to the top of it, but it makes them hard to be pulled out. Okay, well, garbage. Okay, we have our two decks. So I'm assuming it's always the two same deck because those two characters are here, right? One is Winds of Fortune, one is Victory Feast. I really like when there is a strategy guide or at least a card, you know, explaining what is the goal of the deck. But let's have a look. A quick look. I don't want to make this video too long. Very nice packaging. I mean, once more, this is easily at least Flesh and Blood quality. That's the last box I opened of this side. That was Flesh and Blood. This is kind of a blitz size. Otherwise, you can see the packaging here is pretty good. Let me zoom again. Pretty good packaging. Really good quality. I'm really curious about the quality of the card. I didn't check which core they use. Blue core, black core. I also don't know where they print. Alright, I'm pretty good at that, but I have trouble peeling this off. Oh, there we go, I hope. Well, I'm pretty sure I messed up, but don't take it against the product. That might be me. Alright, let's have a look. You know what you do first when you get a first print of a card or a card from your company, you smell it. The sniff test. It's not just for the paper, it's for the glue. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a bit thin. I don't think that's a black core. It's not bad though. Let me check. That's a sorcery card. So it's more satin than a sorcery card. You can see probably with the reflection. It will reflect much more. It's more satin. It's less flexible. I mean, it's not the best in the world. The packaging is very good. I would say the packaging is awesome. The printing of the card, I would say is good. It's probably good like a magic card. I don't think magic cards are amazing. It's okay. Sorcery cards are better qualities. I'm talking about Arthurian Legend. I'm just checking this card too, but I mean, I think the core is same. Yeah, it just could be a bit more flexible. In terms of cutting, let's look at that. Not bad. Could be better. I mean, sometimes starter decks are not printed and cut by the same factory. See, this is okay, but we can see some better mark. Not bad. Otherwise, yeah, that's a land. You don't play so many lands. It's not like Magic, but you play typically like 7 in one game at max. They give you action, which allow you to do more things. The first is that's a legendary land. I don't know if you can get it from other thing, but that's a 001. That's the first card of the set. So yeah, I will not go too much into the game itself. I wanted more to review the quality. It seems quite off-centered too. This one, if I check the back here. Like I say, starter deck are not the best place to check the printing, centering, and printing quality. But if we look at all the cards here, I like to always check the back. Yeah, that's changed significantly from one card to the other. Not significantly. They might be a bit more on the left than on the right by design also. If we check the front, yeah, there's a cutter though. You know, for a game to play, I have no issue. It's just like if you want to make a premium card product, that's something you have to be careful. So let's hope it's just for the starter, alright? Because it seems all those bundle of pack cards, got yeah, you can see this is also a good test. That's why black border are always harder to print than white border. White border, when Magic switched to black border and 4th edition, one of the reasons was to make card easier to print. Like look at you know, not a huge deal, but you have strong cutter mark here. Otherwise, you know, I do think that the art is cool. Salvia, you know, that's starter deck, so I'm not going to go too much into detail. We're going to look, those are rare. There is 4 rare, yeah, there's 4 rare per starter. It was more to check the quality of the card. Yeah, the cutter here is a bit annoying. That's something that maybe it's just a starter. Let's hope that. Why we have this dude. What I'm really curious, and that's why I wanted to open a starter deck first, is that one of my worry about, you know, this card game where you have so many arts. I mean, this set have 401 card in the base set plus some promo. That's a lot of card with, and you know, with AI assisted art, it's harder to make a cohesion between the within the artist direction between the various cards. And but in a deck, I'm assuming, you know, that's something. Maybe in a deck you have synergies that card that kind of look like they come from the same realm or something. And I'm worried if it's just a bunch of cards that you put in your deck that don't have any kind of cohesion, and that's something I do like. I want to feel that I'm playing within a story. So I don't really know. There is a shark, kind of like Mad Max type of shark. There is also a cat that look like he's from the future. You know, they all look kind of post-apocalyptic. There's a Salvia Tropic Week, and all the cards kind of look, at least so far, post-apocalyptic. This is blue. You have some machine. The wonder are the creatures. Yeah, I'm just taking the feeling of the paper. Like I say, it is very good. It's not as good as the packaging. The packaging is excellent. This is very good. This is typically, I would say this is less good than what you would get with Flesh and Blood, Magic, you know, things that are professional. Maybe Lorcana. I think Lorcana was not that amazing. But we'll see. Maybe the boosters are different. I mean, the art is cool. Just looking here, I don't really see the story. There are a lot of cities and fishes. It looks kind of post-apocalyptic, which is cool. Alright, let's check the other starter deck. I mean, the individual card, I do like the art of each individual card. That's the advantage of AI. You will get good technique out of it. What I was worried is more like the cohesion between the cards that you put in a deck, at least for starter deck, to appeal to people. We have to see. I mean, here there is a strong vibe like ocean, water, and post-apocalyptic. So that's cool. Let's check the red one. Victory Feast, look like an orcish lady here. Oh, I do like this one. Cooking Pot of the Eternal Fire. I don't know, I like this card. That's a rare. And let's see if I got better. So it seems I opened it the wrong way here. You know what? I will do it old school. I don't use those pre-open stuff. This is much safer. And that will at least guarantee that, you know, I didn't damage the card when I was ripping it out. Alright, here we kind of see the same. Cutting quality, nothing horrendous, but not. This is sorcery for that one, right? You hear the sound? That's a good sound test to know. I can't know which core easily, but it's not so bad. It's a bit stiff, and you can see it, you know, like the way the cutter goes through. It's cutting a bit of the paper. So this is something that deserves a bit of work. Otherwise, I really like the vibe of this deck. I like this card. That's an uncommon right here. Rare and rare. Yeah, this red deck, I do feel kind of a cohesion, you know, this kind of red orc slash war. Oh, this one is pretty neat. That's look to me, yeah. I'm not saying the other one, but this one, this does have a cohesion. I really hope we have the first also. I really hope the character will be strong, because, you know, that's how you tell a story, you know. So having memorable characters is always good. I like this girl. Alright. You know what? Let's crack a booster. For you get something. Look for Seriola's card. 99 or lower. There's also the 1 of 1. There is a full art. I don't know how they call it. Orbital something cool. And you have one full art foil. Now one serialized foil per big booster box. You know, the 30. So I did check. I believe there is 2 foils. The first foil is a common. I mean, the distribution is kind of cool. There are several cards that can be good. It's not just one good card. And there is at least one. I think there is at least 1 foil common for sure, and you can get 2 foil. I believe there is 2 foil, 1 common and 1 that can be anything. I believe, and at least 1 rare, epic, or mythic. So there is bio-circuit plant. Oh, that's a good way to test. All right, you see, that's what I was telling you. I believe they use either another printing company or cutting, I don't know. For the starter have a lot. You know, the quality of the cut is not good. Here, this is much better. At least for the foil, there is 1 card here in the back that have a tiny bit of white here. If you can see it easily. Otherwise, the other one, let's check the first one. Bio-circuit plant, by the way, that looks really cool. I really like everything that is going on around those lands. But I need to learn more the rule. Yes, you see, that's completely different. See, this is very sharp and good quality. Where, I mean, this one is not the worst, but in the starter deck, the cutting quality was much worse. And you really see it when you have a bunch of cards. You see here? But on this card, from this deck, from the booster, this is much better. This is very good quality. How about the texture? Texture is different too. Texture is different, which really tell me they use two different company. Yeah, that's some good stuff. This is equal to sorcery. It's a bit less smooth, not in a bad way. I mean, it's just this one is more. I don't know. I don't know what. The surface is very smooth in sorcery. I don't have any magic card I can pull from here. But this is good. Yeah, that's good. That's much better. All right, so yeah, now we know the starter deck. The starter deck are cheap card. All right, I didn't want to be too harsh, but the starter deck, the card in the starter deck are not of very good quality, and the cut is not very good. However, in the booster pack, this is much better. We have this card. Wow, this is sick. This looks really cool. Harmonious Core Singer. Other wonders you control in this realm get +1 between all your other creature. But a realm is like one side, so typically you will not have too many, but it's pretty good. 3 mana for 4. That's a common. And it smells different too. That looks pretty cool. This one is neat too. Cosmo Cloudman. You know, it gives me a rune vibe. I think that obviously there are many cards. So there is many different vibes, but some of this rune vibe that I like. On arrival, return a spell you own from the abyss to your hand. Oh wow, that's pretty nice. Real rose. Then we have an uncommon. It is pretty sick too. Keeper of Drury Skulls. I mean, in terms of the layout, I think it's nice. Actually, don't mind. I do understand the asymmetricity. I like the design, the easy number for the power here. The text is very clear. I hope it will focus. Focus, please. Here we go. Because that's where you can see, you know, a lot of companies try to save money on the printing. That also depends on the ink and on the paper. So excellent printing quality. I mean, this is really, really good. The quality of the printing is very good. So I don't know which companies they use for their starter, but yeah, if it's cheap, cool. But I will not work too much with them. For the booster, this is really good job. Bit of a cutter here. It's hard to cut card. Very nice. Ooh, a Luminous Medusa. On arrival, target loser lose 1 energy. Alright. Then we have a foil common. So there is always one foil common in 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So let's check how the foil looks like. Yeah, there is another foil common. Wow, this one looks really sick. So this is not a selected foil or cold foil. This is a normal foil, but however, it's kind of a normal foil that highlights some part more than other. I don't know how to explain it. It's not everything have the same vibrancy. So you can see when I do that the fish actually have. It looks like there is no texture, but the reflection is different. That looks pretty good. I do like this one quite a lot. Now I'm no more on focus because I was zooming so hard. There we go. Yeah. The foil looks nice. So there is a token, and I believe the token have one side token and one side a basic land. I mean, like, this is when you place draft or sealed. Hopefully you have better land than that, but no. So the next card should be the rare or epic or majestic, and it's written in the top bottom right, rare. Right, a bit sad on that, but that's right, Gulping Owl. Looks pretty nice. That's a goblin, a noble merchant, 4 cost for 1 power. Tap action, put 1 counter equal to its card power on X target wonders, where X is the number of stone you control. Okay. I do have to check the rules again, but I believe it's not easy to destroy opponent's creature, or at least it's not trivial. So having a low power card might be still okay. We have a common card, Dustful Deadhead, still look pretty cool. Oh, this guy, cool, Graham Waver Sloth. So I think my worry about like no cohesion between card art is, I would say, slightly relieved. It seems there's a bunch of cards with the same universe, kind of like post-apocalyptic or Dune style or like Goblin style or like cute guy stuff. But there are some cohesion. It's not like 400 cards that have nothing to do with each other, which would have been not cool. And our last common is Flocky Burn in Fire. Alright, so we got just a normal rare. Nothing good. It's funny nowadays because back in today's rare, I mean it's rare, but now rare is the lowest rarity you get in a booster pack. Alright. So actually the rare is always in the middle of the pack, which is kind of fun. I don't know why they put it in the middle, not at the back. At least it's not at the front. Let's see. There's some bouncing. Oh, we didn't check how the foil curve. Well, so far none. We will have to see later. In terms of card quality of the... Oh, that's not... Oh, that's a foil on only one side. I see. The token is foil, but not the land. No, it looks pretty good. Our second pack, Chain Crow. I go fast on the common. I do wish, I feel some cards are a bit dark, not in the artistic sense, but I can't see the detail on the face much. Which is, maybe that can also be changed a bit. This is just a small remark. This is cool. I always like a good old sword. This is, wow, this is very pretty uncommon. Cute girl with a dragon. I mean, kid. On arrival, create a 2-power dragon. I like this one. Looks good. Oops. There's a big stick. That's funny because the foil behind this one is curved, where the other one are not curved. Does this mean it's something super special and cool? I hope so, but who knows. This is a freaking bear with a bow once more. The background is much more reflective, so this is a cool foil system. Still, I do wish like the card would be a bit brighter, so we could see the detail a bit more. Even though I have a big light shining on it, I can't really see the detail on its clothes here. Just a feedback for next time. So what is this card that is a bit curvy? Hope it's something good, not a common. Oh damn, that's a common. Ooh, not cool. It's a freaking Julian Lion though. Oh no, that's the card behind that was fun. Oh my god, this is neat. That's a full art foil. Full art foil uncommon. So yes, we can see that the full art are more curved. Nothing that disturbs me. It's just when you open a pack, well, you can know. This is really looking good. On attack horde 2, this gets +2 this round. I mean, I don't think there is anything really. That's just an aggressive card, but that costs 5, so it's a bit expensive. Otherwise, yeah, no, they are clearly curved. Nothing. I have nothing really against curved card. I don't know how they will evaluate, but this looks really good. The foil system is the same paper, it's just it's full art instead of. That's a pretty nice hit. Even if it's an uncommon. Also, there are not so many packs. I think a lot of box will remain sealed. Then we have a rare still. Damn, Brimstone Crypt. I do like those land. This is kind of an okay level of brightness, like I said. Yeah, I think the land will be very valuable from a gate point of view. I don't know how easy they will be to get. Oh, this uncommon looks really sick. Yeah, this is really cool. That's a Celestian. Very good. Banish up to 3 target card in the Abyss. That's good for shenanigans. And sacrifice 3. Put a card from banishment into your. Oh, so you could. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. This one. I mean, a lot of the art is very beautiful. Those are common. Yeah, art looks good. Yeah, so the starter are cool. I don't know the price of anything. The starter, just the quality of the card in the starter are not so good. The decks looks relatively cool. The boosters are very enjoyable. So soon we're gonna record, maybe even today, we're gonna record this big box of 30 pack and see what we pull. I have to say we get so far. I believe we get 2 foil per pack, which is good. We get 1 rare or higher. I didn't get anything higher than rare, and I already got a full art foil, which, like I said, I mean, this is really good. This is really looking good. It is bent a bit. I don't mind. Like I say, just some card I feel they need to bring the brightness, because you can't see and I can't see. Like this bird, I think you can see better than me because of the camera. But I would like to see a bit more of the detail. Play more with the contrast. All right, good. Well, thanks for checking this out. Next video, we're gonna record a full box. All right, and then we're gonna start some giveaway video. See you guys. Peace.